The men's soccer team, currently 6-2-2 overall and tied for second place in the Big Ten standings, hosts Green Bay tomorrow night at 7 p.m. The Badgers then travel to College Park to take on number 2 Maryland on Friday at 6 p.m. Head coach John Trask is here. We'll have some opening comments, then take questions.
Nice to see everybody. Yeah, 6-2-2. Pretty proud of where the team is, and last week was probably indicative so far of our season. We have a very good game and get a 1-0 result over Marquette on the road, and turn around and play a very good 21st ranked Michigan State on the road, and came out with a positive result. 1-1 draw against them. They're a very good team. We're tied with them at second place in the Big Ten, and it comes fast and furious at this time of the year for men's soccer. We're going to be playing Green Bay tomorrow evening at home, in-state rival. It's always a battle with them, and then turn around and we're on a flight out to Maryland, number 2 team in the country, number 1 in the Big Ten. So I know our guys are excited to get back after it tomorrow night.
What's the team's mentality after facing, number 21 Michigan State and then going straight into Maryland next weekend, like 2 top Big Ten teams?
This group has really matured over the last couple of years, and we've brought in some very good new pieces. We're without Sam Brotherton, who will be on the roster tomorrow night. We're hoping he's going to get in against the United States as a full senior national team member for New Zealand, excuse me. But the guys, there's a lot of resiliency in this group, and they're playing some good soccer, which is exciting. I thought there were periods of play yesterday against Michigan State where we were the more dominant team, and that's exciting for us as a coaching staff. But road games are tough in the Big Ten in any sport, and East Lansing was a tough place to play. We'll take the point, we'll move on, and there's no tougher environment in college soccer than to go on a Friday night to Maryland. There'll be well over 7,000 people, and they're very sharp on Friday night. It will be a challenge for our guys. We'll have Sam back. He'll be joining the team on Thursday in Washington. So I know the guys are excited to get him back in the mix, and it's that time of the season. This is what makes or breaks you, and I believe we've got the strength in this team to carry on and continue to have good showings in the Big Ten, and hopefully be one of the top 4 seeds going into the Big Ten tournament.
Who has stepped up in Sam's absence?
We played Matej, a senior last night who's had a lot of career starts. He had a goal for us, had the goal to put us ahead against Michigan State. Alex Masbrook has been doing a tremendous job for us in the back next to Sam all year. And then, Elon Koenig and Endo O'Neill, two of our defenders, have just been learning on the job in some ways, a bit of a new position for them. But we've been very good defensively, and Philip Schilling's well under 1 goal per game average. So we're playing some stingy defense, which is always important in this part of the country, and just feel good about the team. I think we've got a lot of weapons and a lot of options off the bench as well. We've not been this deep in the past. Even the 2013 team that went to the second round of the tournament, I don't think we had as many good options off the bench. So we're really excited about where we're at, and it's a results-driven business. So the next couple weeks are going to determine, do we have a chance to go to the big dance, or are we just a shade short of that, a bubble team that may not get in? So we've got a lot of work left to do.
This is quite an opportunity for Sam, isn't it, for the New Zealand team?
Yeah, he is. I think I read there's one other player who was involved collegiately for their national team somewhere. But Sam, he did not get in against Mexico. There were almost 50,000 people in Nashville. To be the only amateur on the New Zealand national team is unbelievable. And, he's, a true student athlete. He's in the business school here. He's just a shade short of a 4.0, and just a tremendous competitor. And fortunate that he wanted to come to Wisconsin. He's having a great career. He's our captain. I spoke to ESPN, the lead announcer for the game tomorrow night. I'm sure there's going to be some positive things said about his experience here at Wisconsin, but just to be involved in the setup of a full national team when you're still at university is really, really difficult. Professional soccer around the world usually grabs these players at a young age, and Sam, fortunately, and his parents as well, they value education and they value Wisconsin's education. So we work together. I'm in constant contact with the national team coach from New Zealand. But as I've said in the past, I going back 30, 40 years in collegiate soccer, there's really never been a player before they arrived to campus anywhere in the country who was already involved in their full national team and been capped. He had a tremendous performance this summer playing for him. They qualified for the Confederations Cup, and little context on that, you're talking about Messi, Cristiano Ronaldo, the top players in the world will be at that tournament as a preliminary event before the World Cup. So it will be in Russia this summer, and we're all pulling for Sam to be on that final roster and be involved in something like that. That's a dream of every soccer player anywhere in the world, and Sam helped his country qualify.
You kind of alluded to it, but what does this team need to do to make a strong run in the Big Ten tournament and then hopefully qualify for the NCAA tournament?
We need to get some work done here the next couple weeks. We've got some very important midweek games against some rivals, Green Bay, Western Illinois, Milwaukee, and then we also have 3 Big Ten games left. Maryland at Maryland, Indiana at home on the 21st will be a massive match for us. And then we finish up with Ohio State. So we've put ourselves in good stead. If the NCAA tournament was announced tomorrow, we probably would not be in, but there's plenty of this season left to play for. And, knock on wood, we're healthy. We're a pretty experienced group, and now, we've got to bang some goals and continue to play some good defense and hopefully let the rest of it take care of itself.
Your home crowd, it's fun to go out to those matches. You've got some crazy people out there watching your play, and it seems like your players feed off of that, don't they?
I think it starts with my wife, actually, but Justin Doherty, our liaison, our senior staff member, and I have worked very hard, as well as Paula Wilkins, to create a better fan experience. And it's not just high school kids. We've got a lot of college kids. We have the Colony, which is a supporters group, which is very unique to soccer around the world. And it is, we don't necessarily get 5, 6, 7,000 people to a game, but you get out to the McClyman facility and you get over a couple thousand people, and the place is rocking and it's rolling, and it's great. We're getting a lot of alumni support, a lot of soccer people in the state of Wisconsin that want to come out. I know. I hear it from coaches all the time. They come because they enjoy the type of soccer we're playing. I think that's important when you're deciding what to do on a Friday evening. You could probably go to a high school football game or soccer game or something else, and they're deciding to come out because they want to see that one play, that one bit of brilliance that sometimes makes a soccer game. And one of the goals of the season was to remain undefeated at home. We're 4-0-0 at home. I always think that's a big challenge. And then the in-state games mean a lot to our players on top of the Big Ten schedule and the non-conference stuff. So, come on out. It's some fast-paced soccer and some real high level, and it's a great environment. You're up close to the players on the field. You're able to get pretty close with the way we've got the stands organized now. So it's a good night.
Anything else for Coach? All right. Thanks,
you.
John.